So as I said before a break, again, same thing only. I have a system and I have some storage space is there, some location is there. Okay, so usually always try to take a backup which is separate from your PC. Normally, for a practice purpose, we are doing so many things. People take a backup and they store the backup in a same drive only. They take a backup, they store in a same drive. Why you are taking a backup? Maybe your disk may be damaged, maybe your data will be deleted, right? So there is a lot of scenarios are there, right? Data may be corrupted. Listen, data deletion, data corruption, no problem. Maybe you will recover from the data, right? You can from the backup. But if disk is damaged, so your backup and data both are in the same location, then problem is occur. Maybe you put a two disk and you put a backup in a separate disk. That is also not a good idea. What I'm thinking. Okay, so not a good idea. Like your system got a problem, or maybe something has happened, seriously physical damage to your system. Okay, so your backup will be gone. So better always keep your backup in a separate location. So that is my that is what backup in this one. Okay, sorry. Next. So this is my external hard disk. For example, just for an example, so external hard disk. Nowadays we have an external hard disk, USB connector is there, right? So earlier days we have a different, like already I told, data that kind of stuff is also there. You can use that kind of data storage purpose. Audio tapes, right? So magnetic tapes, it's a tape drive. Tape drive means it's a sequential memory, not random memory. You can't access the data like this randomly. You can't pick up the data. Okay, so it is a sequential memory, like you play first song, second song, third song, like that. Okay, so 1 second. Noise, right? Okay, okay, guys, I have taken a data from like I have a C drive, D drive, E drive, like that. So different drives are there, different files are there. Okay. Different files are there, okay, in the different place. So I copy all those files into my backup location. So I put a something folder name and then I put a FFEE like this into a location. Now I want to restore the data. I lost my disk. I want to restore my data. For example, I lost my disk. Now I inserted a new disk and I want to restore it. I don't know from where I taken F drive, E drive like this, like from where I taken this data, from where I taken this data from C drive or D drive or E drive, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, why? Because of I usually forget after a certain period of time. I have an external hard disk. I have a three external hard disk are there now currently. Okay, 1 TB, 2 TB, new one is 2 TB again. Okay, I took a lot of data, all my downloads, F drive, Z drive data entirely I keep it in a external hard disk only. So which is I download this operating system files and all. So I keep it in a external hard disk. I didn't remember from which drive I taken a partition, right? So I will keep it everything in one place only. So what happened? It is very difficult to restore into the your disk. Okay. In case of your loss of your disk, so you want to restore the data back to your disk from your backup. That is very difficult because you don't know from where the data you copied, normal copied. Okay, so normal copy. So that's why we are taking specifically data kind of stuff. So what is this data kind of stuff will do? It will maintain a hierarchical. So into the file, actually data stores in a file and it will stores in a hierarchical manner. So again, we put a C, FF is there. In a D, it taken a backup, name is E. Okay, in a E, it taken a backup is file's name is Z. Like that's it will maintain the hierarchical structure or a date and time when it is a backup date and time, hierarchical location, it will maintain the original location of the file, system name, okay, and also your system name. So like for example, your system name is S11 or maybe a C11. System name, under system name, you have a data hierarchical with the date, time, and your drive, your data. This entire structure will be stored if you take really a backup as a backup, not just a copying it, you're taking a backup as a backup. So it is called a backup. Now we'll try to do this backup and restore using a Windows 10. Okay, I have a machine, so we can try like that. Already this is the backup is there. This is my computer name. Okay, like this. So we'll see in Windows 10 how to take a backup. Okay, so I have already created a data1 directory, and you can see there is a certain files are there. So now I'm going to create another directory, my C drive. Data2 directory. In this one, I'm going to create some other files. Okay, I'm going to create some other files. Just the files only, files, pictures, like that you can able to create it, no problem. Just any file you can able to create it, including anything like a Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDF, whatever it is you want to create it. Worst. See, it is waiting for update. That's it is become late. If I do update, it will take again time, right? I have to go to another machine otherwise. Even though that is also same thing. Okay. So yeah, finally a file is created. So what I'm going to do is my file name is A1. Okay, it does not contain anything, so compulsory put some data in the file A1. Okay. Next same file. Okay, so copy. Just rename it A2. Rename it A3. Okay. So in A2, I'll change the data. So to A2. Just for, to keep some data, so don't maintain any file empty. So even though I create a files in a Linux and Windows also, I don't never keep in a empty wise. So this is 3 files I created. Okay, you want to see the attribute thing, you can see it, but guys, here it won't remove any attributes. Okay, in this one we don't. So you want to see the attribute kind of stuff, you need a XPR 2003 server. From Windows 7 onwards, no attribute removing. Okay, it will be there. So these are the 3 files in my data2. Okay, now I'm taking a backup. So how to take a backup? First go to control panel. Windows 10 having a one problem, that is backup update problems. When it is ready for update, it become very slow until unless you are updated. So after update, maybe may not be work properly like this. Okay. So even though guys, compulsory check it. in your Windows 10, what are the practicals we taught, what are the things are there, look at this thing and ask me. If you don't ask me, I don't know, you don't know, you don't remember, even though I told 2 3 times, you don't get anything in your mind, guys. Okay, I know the way of training and all kind of stuff. So you have to check it once. You have to check it. If you're interestingly asking, then definitely I will tell an answer. Okay, so I will show you that how to do it also. So backup and restore Windows 7. So in generally, there is a few options are there in your PC. So one is a file history. Okay, so on this directly file history, you can directly open file history and you can read what it is also. Already I made some backup earlier, so that's why it is showing like this. Otherwise it is fresh. Guys, never do backup type of practicals on your physical machine. That is completely your wish. You want to do it or not, but better not to do it. Try to do it in your virtual machine only. Try to do it in your virtual machine only if you want to do it. Okay, so this is the backup kind of stuff. Okay, this is a backup related kind of stuff. But if you see, this is a file history. This is create a system image, create a system repair disk, create a system image, create a system repair disk. So what is this repair disk? We'll go once. Because of these options are there, I like to explain always. See, look at this one. So this is the system repair disk can be used to boot your computer. It also contains Windows recovery tools that you can help you recover Windows from serious error or restore your system from your computer from system image. To do this one, we need a CD-ROM. Okay, so at least buy a one CD. If you have a DVD, is there DVD writer or a CD writer in your computer? So buy a CD. Just CD is enough. Okay, so 10 rupees CD is enough. You can insert the CD and just click on a create a disk. So what happened in that CD? It stores bootable files. The bootable files. Second one is some recovery related tools like for a repair options, repair related kind of stuff tools will store into that CD. What is the advantage if in case your system is not working, not booting? Okay, so what to do? Insert that repair disk, insert the repair disk and boot with that CD. So you'll get a directly repair options. So you can try to recover your system or you do get some troubleshooting options. So then you can able to do that one. So that is repair disk. In generally Windows 8 and Windows 10, if some serious thing is happen automatically, it do recovery kind of stuff. Next, create a system image. What is this system image, guys? This is also covers Windows 10 troubleshooting. That's why I'm telling. Okay, each and every point I don't do separate kind of stuff. When I get a chance to tell something, I will tell. That's it. Okay. So there is particularly follow this point in this particular time. I don't do that one. So compulsory listen. Go to these options in your physical mission also. Just read this thing. Read this thing. Okay, so what is this system image? Guys, system image means it's your system. Your system means image means your operating system, entire your C drive, entire your C drive data will be backup as an image, as an image. So why it is the importance of this system image? So for example, your hard disk is failed. Hard disk is failed. What you will do? Your hard disk is got failed. In system, hard disk got failed. In this hard disk, what are there? Mainly C drive. In that one, operating system, users, profiles, applications, guys, like this. I have a lot of applications. I have applications, settings. I have a settings. I have a applications, and I have a user. User profile data is there. User profile data is there, right? This is the downloads, documents, pictures, see, desktop, documents, downloads, music files, pictures, videos. These are all my profile data only. These are all my profile data only. Okay, these profile data will be lost. If disk not working, it means you lost operating system. Okay, no problem. But you lost application, you have to install it, you have to do settings again. And importantly, user profile data will be lost. So what you will do, you'll take a system image backup. This image, this entire data store into your backup location in the image format, IMG format only, not ISO format, image format. What is the advantage of taking an image backup? In case your disk is failure, your disk is gone, you connected another disk, you connect another disk, you can restore the data, you can restore this data into your system as a like this, like as it is. What are the data is here as it is, you can restore into your new disk. You can restore into new disk. So that is a system image. System image is a copy of the drives required for Windows to run. What are the drives required to Windows run? C drive, bootable drives. So some separate small drives are creating, right? 2-3 drives, like a repair, recovery, system drives are creating separately the drives. It also include additional drives. Okay, you can include a D drive, E drive, F drive if you want it. A system image can be used to restore your computer if your hard drive or a computer ever stop working. Your hard drive or your entire computer crashes, so you can able to restore it using a system image kind of stuff. So these are the two main things I can able to show you. That is, one is system repair disk, system image. Repair disk is simply only bootable files, and recovery tools are repairing, troubleshooting tools only, they're repairing tools only. Okay, when system is not working, you want to do some troubleshooting things, you need a bootable CD is required, bootable CD is required. Okay, so for that one, this disk is very useful. You can create it very simple. You need a simple CD for that one, simple CD, not required DVD also. But system image depends upon your computer, right? So for example, if you take this one, it may have a very less data consumption. Okay, maybe like a 20 GB or 30 GB data is there. But think about my PC, the C drive having more than 200, almost 150 GB minimum, 150 so 120 GB, like that. Okay, so it is C drive is 100 GB, total is 100 GB, 42 GB is used. It means to store a 42 GB in which place you put it, like an external hard disk, like that you have to buy and you have to store it. So that is our C drive. Okay, so that's why system image is also very important, but we need a large amount of space. Buy a external hard disk like a 2 terabyte kind of stuff, you can do system image backup. Already I told what is the file history. So no, I didn't tell what is file history. Maybe I told in Windows 10, but file history is not a kind of backup related. So it is not a particular backup kind of stuff. Individual files and folders backup is not that one. Like D drive, E drive, we can't take a backup. It only copies libraries, desktop, contacts, favorites. Means user profile data, it copy and stores in a different location. So what is the file history? Only users data means users profile data stores in separate location, not in the system also, either external hard disk, USB, pen drives, cloud, network locations, it stores into remote locations, that is file history. But we have a backup, we have a something called a backup options, we have a system image options also there. But why we need this kind of file history part? Because it is a very simple and no need to do anything simple, we can able to configure. It is simply you have to tell the destination, that's it, and it will copy the files every 1 hour, every 10 minutes to daily kind of stuff. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, every 1 hour, 3 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours daily. These options directly given. So if I put a 10 minutes, if I put a 10 minutes, it means every 10 minutes it copy your profile data. It means your favorites, music files, libraries, okay, documents, pictures into destination location. If I put a every 6 hours, it copy your data. Okay. Next, how long you want to store it? Okay, you want to store in the backup location. How long you want to store? You want to store for a 1 month, means last 1 month data will be there. Before 1 month data will be gone. Okay. Last 6 months means last 6 months data will be there, and before 6 months data will be gone. Like that you can configure. You want to save it forever, you want to save it forever, also you can select forever thing. So it will continuously take a backup and store into your storage location, and also it keep the data how long you are want to keep the last data. Okay, so what is the advantage? It is very quickly you can easily restore it. So this is another backup option is located. This is a file history, repair disk, system image. Again, I don't want to go to that point, but I want to show that. Okay, okay. Lot of things are there, guys. That's the only thing is it's only on you. Take it back. Now I created a files. I created a files. Now I want to take the backup and store the backup and restore the backup. Also, I want to do it. So as we seen in a C drive, I created a folder called data2. Okay, I created a folder called data2. In the data2, I created a 3 files. Okay, now I want to take the backup and we'll see how to restore the data also. Already we done a backup here, so I'm going to configure backup again. Change settings. So where you want to store the backup, where you want to store the backup, E drive or a network drive, on the network sharing. Okay, on E drive or network drive, you want to share it. Like next, you want to let Windows choose. Windows will tell you what to take the backup directly. Libraries, on desktop, default Windows folders, user profile, system image, everything it will take. No, I will choose. I will choose. Let me choose. Next. Look at here. This is the user and user profile data. This is the entire user profile. The library means these are a camera roll, document, music library, pictures, saved pictures, video library, additional locations. So like if I select like this, it will take the backup of all these things. Okay. Backup for a newly created users, backup for this particular user. Okay. So I'm not doing that one. So this is the profile data backup. This is individual drives, C drive, D drive, E drive, like that. Okay. I'm unselecting data 1, I'm selecting data 2. Okay, I'm selecting data 2. So C drive, data 2, I selected, and also unselected this one. This is a selected one, I am unselected this one. So if you select this one, what happened? System image backup. So don't do image backup, guys. Don't do image backup because it will take lot of time, lot of space, because your voice itself minimum 10 to 12 GB is there. So totally, if you install some applications in it, so guaranteed is 15, 16 GB. The space is there, including settings, user profile data, and all. It take lot of space. So minimum your destination 20 GB minimum space is required, and as well as in my PC it will definitely it is more. Okay, so be careful. So don't select this one. Otherwise, what happen in that at the destination, you need more space, and we need a lot of time. Okay, it will take a lot of times. You're copying a uh, 1 GB file. Okay, if you are copying a 10 GB file, time will take, right? You copying a 20 GB file, definitely a lot of time will take. 30 GB file, so like that. So if you select this one, it will take lot of time, lot of space also. So compulsory read it, but don't select it. So I'm selecting data to, I want to take a backup. So this is, you want to take a backup now or later. So you can see every Sunday at 7 o'clock, every Sunday at 7 o'clock, schedule backup. Change the schedule. You want to weekly. Weekly means Sunday or Monday or Tuesday, like you can able to select it, which time you can able to select it. Daily backup. So daily, what day is not asking, which time it is asking. See, I selected a daily backup, and you can take like a which time, evening time, morning time, what time you can select it. And also it is showing a monthly backup. Monthly, it is asking which day, which time it is there. Okay, so like that. You select a weekly, it will ask which week. If you select a monthly, which date. If you select daily, it don't ask what day. It don't ask what day. But commonly they are asking time only. Okay. Save and exit. Okay. Sometimes it will start automatically backup immediately. Sometimes it won't do. So what you have to do, you have to backup. Click on the backup now. Just I'm waiting because it's showing something. Okay. I click on a backup now. Let a backup run. Guys, understanding this one, backup in Windows 10. In Windows 10, there are a lot of different type of backups we can able to create it. Yes, sir. Like a lot of confusions in your syllabus is also there. So we are unable to proceed a lot of things. Even otherwise, we can learn a lot of things without only title is given, and also they are given a time. So we can discuss a lot of things like Linux, Windows. In Linux also I showed how to take a backup of Linux machine to Windows using WinSCP, and also how to create a tar, how to create a how to zip it. Okay, like that. Also we can do it like a backup creation. If possible, if we have a time, then it's completely based on your interest and time. I will show you cron tab 80. Okay. Yeah, done. Okay, it is now it is done. Okay, so whether it is done or not, we don't know. So yeah, it has to normally it is not showing. Okay, so this is done. So if you want to restore it, you can restore it from here. So restore files. You can see which is the last done. You can see last backup. Last backup 23rd 02, like this is the last backup we done. Okay, so that's it. Now, how to test backup is like this. What happened to the backup and all? Guys, it is not removing any archive attributes. Don't worry about it. So how to test the backup? If you lost the data, we can able to restore the data, right? So if you lost D2 directory or one file, okay, either it is the directory or maybe one of the file or all of the files. If you lost it, guys, I'm doing shift delete. I'm doing shift delete of data to it is permanent delete, permanent delete. So it won't be there in a recycler bin also. It won't be there in a recycler bin also. So permanently I deleted. Permanently I deleted. Now what happened? I want to restore it. How to restore it? So your backup location is given E drive. This is the location of your backup. This is the your backup folder. This is your backup folder. Okay. So you can double click on it. Wizard will start it. You want to restore file from this backup. Restore files for all users in this computer. Manage space used by this backup. Like that, it is showing three options. Or you can go to control panel, select restore my files, restore all user files, select other backup to restore files from. Okay, so like that you can able to select it. So if you have a different places backups are there, you can select it from here also. Okay, like this. So based on what is your last backup, this is a 4th February. Okay, last batch only I told this one, and 23rd part. This is the backup. This is the backup. This is new backup which is we created today. So you can go to next. Okay, you want to search for a browse for a files or a folders. So this is the backup of C drive. See hierarchical. See where from where I taken a backup. C drive, data to, add folder, and next you want to restore in a original location or different location. I want to restore in a original location. Then click on a restore. Then automatically files will be restored. I am not restoring anything, just I want to show that option. Okay, same thing it will also like this. Restore my files. Click on a restore my files. Directly it is open a wizard. Browse for a folders. So I taken a backup from the C drive, right? So it is showing only C. If for example, I taken a backup from C, D, E, F. It shows C backup of C, backup of D, backup of E, backup of F, like that it will shows. Backup of C. See, this is the data one, this is the data two. So directly the folder with the date and time. I want to restore the data two. Add folder, data two. Next. Original location, original location. I want to restore in original location. Guys, in generally, when you are restoring in a real time, in industries, real time, when you're restoring, don't restore in original location. You have to restore in a different location. Why? Because of the backup may be corrupt sometimes. Okay, not a original data. The backup also may be corrupted. So if you restore the corrupted files, then it is very dangerous. Understand? You store a backup in some location. Now you want to restore it. The backup is corrupted. You try to restore it. So you are trying to restore the corrupted one. Then the original will be damaged and backup is already damaged. Original will be also will be damaged. So that's the problem. So what we have to do? Always test the backup restoration. So always test the backup restoration. So make sure the restoration is good. Then only you have to restore into original location. Remember that point also. You guys understand the point? Okay. See, I took in a backup and I restored it to the original location. So this is a small demonstration of your backup. Guys, understand how we're taking a backup and how we restore the backup? Any questions regarding this one?
No, sir.
Okay. So I am going to put this one into. Okay, so next one I will show you VSS. Okay, VSS type. What is the VSS? Also, I will tell. That required a server. Okay, that is required a server for that one. So it means shadow copy. Shadow copy. And also I will explain the snapshot, data deduplication. I will explain. So meanwhile, I will put this one into update and shutdown is better, or yeah, update and shutdown. It's a very good machine, C2. Okay. Yeah, I'm stopping it here. Guys, relax for 5 minutes. This time I will